gotta take us to the basics.
Yeah, that's true.
So I told him on the next show we'll talk about the exchanges, how to invest in crypto, and some of maybe the top two or three that we invest in and why. And you're the expert.
I'm not the expert.
You are the expert,
You're the
brother.
expert,
Nah, man, you are the expert. You have the relationships with some of the top crypto minds in the world. So, Mark, a lot of people are asking questions about details on how to invest, where to invest, and they know you have written a book, so they kind of want you to give a brief overview of your book and what you're actually trying to teach the people that are interested in jumping in the crypto community.
So the name of the book is called The Crypto Playbook. It really just covers all the core things somebody would ever want to know about crypto, and it starts them all the way from learning about crypto itself to like what is a wallet, how do I use the wallet, how do I find out about crypto projects, where do I go get information about them, like all that stuff up into investing, and all the chapter headlines are just real questions that people will want to know.
So how can someone buy your book?
They can easily find it on Gumroad. It's a place for anyone that's just making creative work. Gumroad.com, and if you just type in the Crypto Playbook, you can find it and purchase it. And I also put up a link below too for the direct website link for it too.
So crypto is unlike a regular investment. You can't go buy stocks and bonds in the same area. Yeah. Can you tell people how they can buy crypto? Maybe talk about the different exchanges.
Yeah, absolutely.
And which cryptos are available on various exchanges.
That's an important point you touched on, Bruce, because we talked about this before where you called me and said, hey, I'm looking to get this thing, man, but I don't see it on such and such. And I'm like, oh man, that token is only available over here. So, and one thing you found out, Bruce, I'm sure you could talk to this, is that, and this is just a thing about anyone who's new to crypto, it's not like everything is in one place. So you can't just go to Coinbase, which is one major exchange where a lot of people start out at. It's easy, it's relatively easy to use, and you can find the prices of things, they'll suggest things, they'll send you like text alerts or emails. So it's a good start. So that's one. So Coinbase is a good exchange. Another one a lot of people use is Gemini. So I don't know if you guys know, but the Winklevoss twins, the ones that with Mark Zuckerberg, all that stuff, they're the founders of Gemini. There's some other ones like Rubik, which is one that I actually invested in, and that's because you can go from any network to another network. So right now, there's a lot of shit to explain, man. That's what I'm saying. That's why
people just want to understand the basics of investing in crypto. I mean, there are a lot of people right now talking about. There's a Phoenix coming with XRP. Yeah. Wherever you look right now on social media, a lot of people are now talking about XRP, and XRP just broke out of the trading range. It's going to run 10x over the next few months.
I hope so.
Yeah, we both do.
We both do. I hope it runs up, because here's the thing: once this lawsuit settles with the SEC, there's no room, there's nowhere for the price to go but up. They've been suppressed for like 2 years. Like, isn't that how long?
2 years.
Spinning. So, and before that, what was the max price of XRP?
It was near 4.
So it was near 4. What's the current price? 50?
It's over 50 today.
Over 50 today. If from 50 to 4, it's got that gap to fill. So markets work like breathing. They inhale and exhale. So it's already inhaled, just taking a deep cut, a deep breath. It's got to exhale. It's got to make that move back.
But think about all the news that has come out over the last few weeks. XRP, Wells Fargo, XRP, JP Morgan, XRP, Credit Suisse. I mean,
yeah, I think the big thing with XRP and cross-border payments is the fact that it's actually lining up to replace SWIFT.
You can transfer money in 3 seconds anywhere in the world with XRP technology. With SWIFT, it's 3 to 7 days. People want to transfer funds in seconds. And XRP is the only blockchain technology that's able to make that happen. Everybody right now be jumping on XRP, and the price is starting to run. So I'm excited about what's going to happen in the future. I hope it continues to run.
Yeah.
But it's very interesting what is happening right now in a terrible market. And you read articles about cryptocurrency. XRP is at the top of the food chain. Everybody is talking about XRP because XRP has an actual utility.
Yes.
People know what you can use it for. There's a benefit to using XRP, and there's a lot going on behind the scenes.
So there's a company behind XRP. It's called Ripple Labs.
Mm-hmm.
So even though that they've had this case in the United States, in other countries, as far as like making digital transactions, the company's been growing tremendously in every other market in the world except the US because of this case suppression. This company is fighting a case against the SEC. So once this is done, I think now would be a good time to really look at XRP. Obviously, it's not financial advice, but I personally
It was dropped from the other exchanges once the lawsuit came about. Once they get through this lawsuit, it will be put back on all the major exchanges, and when that happens, we're going to see the XRP go through the roof. Yes.
Yeah, I think the crypto is. I mean, the use our show is going to be off the chain. I think it's going to go up tremendously because it's been suppressed. They understand the value of what replacing SWIFT means as a financial structure globally.
So for people who want to know what to look out for when it comes to crypto schemes, I'm assuming rug pull is one of those terms that's used commonly.
Yeah, rug pull just is this common term for a Ponzi scheme or some situation where somebody creates a project, launches a token, and they try to create as much hype to get the price up fast, and then the founder just disappears and they take the money, and then literally in a second you can see the value drop in the token. The project called DIMO, D-I-M-O, and they actually make something that goes into your car and it reads the data from the car, and you can actually sell that data to car companies, and you can get that money as a demo user, as just by selling that data to car companies, people who want to know how to make tires, people who are making engines, all that stuff. So that's a really dope project. So like stuff like that, like it's a real thing. Like there's some real tangible use. Like demo is dope. And I'm just waiting. I don't think it's launched yet, but that's one I'm waiting on. I've invested in a lot of projects, and I mentioned a ton in the book. So it's flooded with projects, and I walked through how to find a project using coinmarketcap.com.
I actually went shopping in the metaverse for real estate.
How was
this week? It was crazy.
So
it was crazy.
Can you tell
I was just looking for.
Where'd you go? Because
I went all over the world.
Remember on the last episode?
I went to Africa. I went to Argentina. I went to Miami. I went downtown Atlanta. I went downtown Detroit, looking for property off the water. It was amazing, man. I saw, a range of prices in very good areas from 3.5 million all the way down to 200. And I started thinking to myself, if people are actually investing in buying these properties, would buying properties in the metaverse right now, what would it yield me if I purchased a piece of property for $300 off the ocean in Miami for $300? Would somebody offer me $2 million in 5 to 10 years for that piece of property? Would it appreciate just like normal property does?
That's an interesting question.
And you know what else is interesting?
What's that?
If I buy that piece of property on that particular site, would that same piece of property be for sale on another site? So would I have title to that property? I wouldn't own the property outright if I can go to another ecosystem or another metaverse and buy the same property. If the ecosystems are decentralized, what's the benefit?
Metaverse is I think the concept for like all this fitting together. It doesn't yet.
But how do you bring it together? Is Facebook and now Twitter dominate the metaverse, or is Meta going to dominate the metaverse?